Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Gazzaniga is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
His positioning and reading of the game, Peter, are second to none, and that allows him to make crucial saves at crucial moments.
He'll try from distance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not a bad try by any means.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Girona with the corner, they're first. Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
This looks promising. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Perez. Tries to play it through. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
It's a sweeping cross. Girona have their second corner now. He leaps for it. He will be livid with himself. Gay. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's picked it up out wide. And can he finish? Oh, that is really good tenacity. Girona have their third corner. They've played it short. Takes a shot! Villarreal have the chance to go the other way. Perez receives it in a good position here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Girona
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Pepe, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba is onto this. Oh, good spread. Stuani. Perez is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending in numbers, sharp. And the finish! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Knocks it into space. And this is Drogba. Shot a goal! And he's hit it long. Parejo. Now it's Pepe. Now it's Pepe. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That's a little off target. He is through here. Perez. That's going wide left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van der Beek does really well to win the ball there. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Van der Beek. And that interception was most necessary.
That's Drogba!
And he's found the net! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Marcó en el minuto 40 el dorsal 15.
Girona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Played in with purpose, and he's there to get it away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pinches it off him. Girona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Perez. He's in a great position here. Now it's Pepe. Great vision. Now it's Stuani. And the pass is intercepted. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Girona probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Girona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed.
Girona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And that's played in low.
Girona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. Girona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Van der Beek. And it's Stuani. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's a promising position. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 57 el dorsal 8.
Girona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
He's having a pop! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes to finish! That's put paid to the danger.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And this is Perez. And he's chosen to go back. Not the most accurate pass. Ball's gone out of play. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Girona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And this is Parejo. Gerard Moreno. Good ball, good take. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that has put paid to that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Brian Hill receives it in a wide position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por
Echeverri.
el dorsal 34.
Girona have... Tries one from range! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Pedraza. Parejo has the fourth most assists in the league this year. Great ball if he can get there. And the keeper beats it away. And that should get the job done. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Drogba. Echeverri. Over to the right flank. He's got away. Girona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Echeverri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away. And they've got a throw.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 8.
Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And this is Drogba. And it's Drogba! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And the referee brings it to a close. Girona have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Oviedo have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield...
Shot, surely! Too close for comfort. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
And he has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty great chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Drogba. Knocks it out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Girona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Paredes. And it's Nedved. And here's Drogba. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So it is still 0-0. Cazorla. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paredes. And he is dashing away. No, that's been intercepted. Cleared away.
Oviedo really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Paredes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's looking wide. And it's Paredes. And here's Stuani. He has found a way through. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Spread it left. Nedved. Paredes. Here's Stuani. Nedved. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Drogba. It's out for a goal kick. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Half-time getting close now. Oh, that was vital. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? And he's picked it up out wide. That's a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Girona are looking to go forward now. It's run loose here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Looking for options for movement. And that's the keeper's ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Played out wide. And it's made sure that's not getting through. Cazorla. And it's Cazorla. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Stuani. Oviedo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Out towards the flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Lukumi, not the most accurate pass. Cazorla. Oh, and a chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Can he get on the end of this? Drogba. And the shot! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Girona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Girona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Delivered low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Threads one in. Some good work on the right flank here. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Now it's Cazorla. Shot a goal! And no mistake. It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And here's Drogba. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 8, Santi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
And the
10,
keeper beats it
el
away.
dorsal 21.
Brian Hill. Drogba. Oh, delightful ball. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stood up well to him there. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Girona are running out of time and out. And he was quick to react. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It's Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Oh, super ball! And he's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Didier. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. He's having a go. Oh, it's come loose. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nedved. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Rosier. Brian Hill. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He fed it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. Girona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Brian Hill. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some good work on the right flank
That's
here.
good play from him.
He's going for goal! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That is ended up in no man's land. Reish. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Paredes. Brian Hill going face-to-face with his great rival. Rosier. Lofted in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Budimir. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Brian Hill! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And it's Nedved. Oh, such a clever touch. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out towards the flank. Rosier. That's tidy. Caresses it. Oh, good effort! And he's straight offside. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, sweet feet. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. He'll try from distance! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
In with the challenge. Rosier. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Spread out to the left. Brian Hill will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Nedved. And this is Drogba.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cleared away. Great defending, strong and determined. Paredes. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Girona have their second corner now.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 34.
Budimir with the clearance. Pamplona are looking to go forward now. Budimir is firing after that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Pamplona have a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
spread it left. Galan, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Brian Hill. Brian Hill will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's quick to return it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And claimed it back swiftly. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's Nedved. He's being urged to shoot. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Girona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hill tries a cross. Impressive jump! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Drogba.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Girona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played into the box.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Girona making further changes here and in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
El dorsal 10.
Stuani. Lemar. Stuani. Nedved. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's Nedved! Great effort, but no way through. Girona have their third corner. Blint goes short. Now it's Paredes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's been shifted off it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a lovely, delicate pass.
3 minutos de descuento.
Galan, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's nice. That's Nedved. Chance, surely!
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Boy Gomez, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Paredes can get it clear. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Girona succeeded in minimising the... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
You're up and running then. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. So what can they make of this? And this is Stuani. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Girona with the corner, there first. Cleared without hesitation. They get a throw in. Szczesny is there to clear, and he's been shifted off it. Ball is over the line. Now it's Lewandowski, now it's Dani Olmo. Lewandowski, and into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
And it fits all!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ferran Torres showing good feet. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Rashford with the short one. Gavi. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. So we're still where we started right now. Gavi. Oh, that's a key interception. Witsel. And it's Nedved. Fernando Torres. Goal! And there is your opener. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Girona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Gavi, can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rashford goes short. And this is Lewandowski. Girona are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Gavi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Rashford. This looks promising. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Lewandowski, takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Eric Garcia. Now it's Lewandowski for Ferran Torres. And this is Lewandowski. Great vision. And it's Olmo. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Stuani. And here's Torres. Nedved! Oh, good finish. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Stuani does well to get it back. Witsel. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Good purposeful running this. Ferran Torres. And the ball is out of play. Martin is there and he can pick it up.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Pass somewhat off target. Bernal. Balde. And it's Gavi. And Dani Olmo. And this is Lewandowski. No, that's been intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Torres. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Girona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So straight into the second half. Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. Can he get away here? Oh, he's played it in low. That's a decent clearance. Rashford. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Dani Olmo is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. Dani Olmo.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Balde. Balde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Araujo. Martin. Balde. Balde. And this is Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. 60 minutes played. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rashford. The ball goes in. Hernandez clears it away. And it's Gavi. And here's Dani Olmo. Eric Garcia. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20 será sustituido por el dorsal 16. Cambio de jugadores.
Girona have opted to make another change here. Two changes here, and both in the back line.
Well, it's quite a change in tactics and approach. It's now just about trying to see this one out.
Martin. Ferran Torres. And it's Lopez. He leaps for it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. Girona have the chance to go the other way. Torres receives it in a good position here. Fermin. And it's Gavi. Nicely spread. Ferran Torres. Lewandowski. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eric Garcia. Martin. Eric Garcia. Ferran Torres, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's found a way through.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Ferran Torres. Eric Garcia receives it in a wide position. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Lopez with the cross. That's the keeper's ball. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Hernandez. To Lamar. Over to the right flank. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Nedved. And here's Torres. Brian Hill.
2 minutos de descuento.
That is lovely. Forced to go back. It's Nedved! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is as much as we have time for. So the perfect end to the season, the feel-good culmination around which the supporters can gather with appreciation. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, we're effectively seeing the culmination of all the work you put in for a whole campaign. I really appreciate the fact that both sides, despite the end-of-term feeling, went at each other as if it were day one, and in my mind, it was the right result.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hoy no hemos tenido suerte, pero el próximo partido será muy distinto.